I'm a chef and I work on a sailing boat in the Caribbean, and we were in Grenada.
Oh, the big baby.
And just as the charter was ending, there was a hurricane due to arrive. It went from being a tropical depression to a Category 5 hurricane within 24 hours. And we were taken to a hotel, and I found this dog curled up under a tree in the rain. I managed to lure him into the resort using some sausages from the breakfast buffet. I asked the manager of the resort, please, 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 could I keep this dog in the hotel room with me? She said, no, I'm sorry, it's against the rules. I'm just begging her, please, please. And she said, you know what? I'm going to turn around, I'm going to walk away, and what I don't see won't hurt me. I said, thank you, thank you. He was so nervous to come into the room. You could tell he was just so respectful. I managed to get him into the room, and I cleaned him, gave him lots of food that I got from the buffet, gave him loads of water. We had barricaded the windows with the beds and everything and taped everything up, so made him a little bed in the closet, lay out some towels for him.
This is where you're gonna sleep.
And he went and he walked in there and he sat down, and I said, now lie there, you're gonna sleep there, okay? I promise you, he lay down in a ball and he fell asleep for 3 hours. He was so well behaved inside that hotel room for 24 hours. Anytime I called him over, he would come over, give me loads of love and play with me, but then he knew his place. He knew that he was not meant to be in this space, and he was extremely well behaved. The next day I knew that I had to return him back outside again. I couldn't have him in the hotel room anymore.
I do need to set Dylan free back onto the streets because I can't have him here in the hotel.
But I was so worried I wouldn't be able to find him again. So what I did was I took my eye sleeping mask and I cut it open and I stuck my air tag inside there and I put it around his neck.
What's this? What have you got? What have you got?
Do you like your new collar?
And I took him down to the beach, and I was really hoping that he would kind of just run away and I'd be like, okay, great. But he didn't. I tried to lose him and he wouldn't leave me. There was a fence between the resort and the beach, and I put him on the other side of the fence and shoving his body through the fence. I was in tears. I was crying my heart out. For about 24 hours, he didn't move from the fence. He stayed in that spot. And we had to go back to our boat and assess the damage. And I noticed that his location had stopped moving. And so I went down to the beach to find him, and somebody had removed the eye mask with the air tag and just left it on the dirt. Couldn't find him for about 3 hours.
He will show up here. But I'm just gonna go look for him again.
I came back the next day, and after about 2-3 hours of looking for him around the beach, I ended up finding him on a private property. I was so excited, and so I got a collar for him, and I super glued the air tag on him. He's such a gentle soul. He's definitely a people dog. The rest of the pack would pick on him and bite him and growl at him.
So I've learned that Dylan is afraid of the other dogs.
Even I broke up a dog fight between the dogs and him because they were chasing him. I've made him a booking to go to the vet to go get all his things checked. And at this point, I had shared the journey of Dylan so far on social media, and a friend of mine from America, she had said, if you're looking for somebody to adopt this dog, my family will have him.
Hi, baby.
I said to the vet, I have him to go to America. She said, you can take him there. And so she said, I will organize everything. You can fly with him to America. We just have to give him his vaccinations, inoculations, and we have to neuter him. They're amazing there. The day came when we were flying with him, and the veterinary clinic took total care of him. Then we arrived in Dallas, Texas, and that's where his new owner picked us up from the airport. We already had a dog, so we were a bit nervous about whether they would get on. And they hit it off like best friends, soulmates. They were just amazing together. I stayed the night there at my friend's family's house, and the next day I had to leave. So it was an incredibly heart-wrenching moment having to say goodbye to him. There was lots of tears. I was sitting in the Uber crying my heart out. After I left, my friend told me that he had stayed at the front door for about an hour, just waiting.